Hello Wolfden, my name is Voltorn Elda and welcome back to Aviary Attorney. We are at the end of Act 3. Thank God we saved Cocorico. Judge Romulus got what he deserved, a bullet to the chest. And yeah, I have no clue what is next. This entire ordeal with the revolution, the uprising, upcoming, Second Republic, or something along those lines, is gonna play a big role in all of this, but the thing is... yeah, what is going to happen? We still have... we have a lot of stuff going on. So I think the best thing we can do is just continue. Yes. Act 4? Or Act 5? I don't know. Oh man, oh man. You kicked so much derriere at that impromptu trial. Yeah. Impromptu trial yesterday. Those rebels were all like... we're executing this punk, mob justice, rah rah rah. But you were all like, this isn't how we do things in France, chicken pluckers. And then they were all like,
Sparrowson, let's get serious for a moment.
serious? You just pulled off the craziest lawyering move in the history of French law. We should be celebrating. I'll grab the Cabernet Sauvignon.
We don't have time to pull out the champagne or the Cabernet Sauvignon. Didn't you see the anger in the rebels' eyes? Didn't you feel the tension in the air? The revolution is still coming. We're just days away from violence breaking out onto the streets.
Oh, yeah. I guess another revolution might be around the corner. But what exactly can we do? We already told the police everything we know. Unless... you're not thinking of arming yourself to the teeth and fighting the rebel forces yourself, are you?
What? No! You watch far too many action operas. I was thinking of preparing a legal case.
A case? For who?
At their core, all historical revolutions center on trials. A nation's rulers are tried and held accountable for their crimes.
You want to prepare a trial to take down the king, King Philippe? Okay.
But you saw the horrendous trial that took place last night. Nobody cares about due process when emotions are running high. Regardless of the outcome of the revolution, we need to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for justice.
That makes sense. So, what's the plan? We head to Quinnell's Tavern and hand out some business cards?
Think bigger. Who will the rebels target?
The king?
Exactly. To the Palais Royal! Allons-y!
Wait, is that French? Allons-y? I think it is. Allons-y! Let's go! Falcon and Sparrowson rush to the Palais Royal to arrange a private audience with the king. After filing in a pile of forms, the two are led to a waiting area. Are you here to see the king?
That is right.
Okay, take a number and wait to be called.
Take a number? Wait, how many people are still waiting?
Yup, just wait your turn. Number 24, but at least it's not number 13. Guizot. More fools who have come to see the king. Let me guess, lawyers.
That's right. How did you...
Hey, I know you. You're the Prime Minister, Monsieur Guizot.
Oh, wow. You're right, Sparrowson. It's an honor to meet you, Prime Minister.
Spare the formalities. You two are here to offer the king legal aid, aren't you? Yep, we're going to offer him assistance for the upcoming rebellion. Let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother.
Excuse me?
Yes, excuse me. The king doesn't take kindly to any form of criticism. He buries his head so far in the sand that one could swear he's an ostrich. But his neck isn't that long, he's a penguin. One would think that 7 assassination attempts would be enough for a man to learn that he is detested.
With all due respect, Prime Minister, I think the King of France is mature enough to not let his ego get in the way of senses.
So one would think. 24? 24?
Versus
That was fast. I'm okay with this.
It was a pleasure meeting you, monsieur.
Good luck. You'll need it. Yeah, definitely. 24! Calling number 24! Hi, 24 here. Hello.
Good day, your majesty.
Good day, messieurs. Why are you in a rocking chair? I don't know. Can I help you with something?
Oh, I probably should have prepared a speech beforehand. That would have been smart, huh?
Just wing it, like always.
Right, let's see. How to start? Your Majesty. What I'm about to say is of the utmost importance. Please listen closely.
Okay, I'm listening.
Merit is about to go down. I have no idea what that means, but there's a storm on the horizon. There is a storm coming. The rebels are plotting your downfall, and many believe that a serious uprising is imminent. Imminent, you say? Goodness.
You need our help. Always tell that the other needs you, and they will listen. You need our help.
As lawyers, we believe that we can help guide the flow of the conflict. If you accept our help, we can ensure that this whole event will blow over with minimum casualties. No public executions, no fires and explosions. A revolution without the revolution.
Sounds interesting? I think I understand.
You do?
I understand that you are a pair of con artists attempting to screw a self-made bourgeoisie out of his hard-earned cash. You're the bloody king. You have some nerve to even imply that my people hate me. I am the citizen king. I am beloved by all. Oh, you have your head as way deeper than an ostrich. Your beloved kings tend to experience fewer assassination attempts. Heck, have these two crooks thrown in jail. Maybe that will teach them a thing or two about respect.
Oh, not jail.
Right away, your majesty.
You can't be serious. Oh my god, he can be serious. Oh, he was serious. Bloody hell.
Well, this is not a fine mess you've gotten me into.
There is no need for the attitude, Sparrowson. We won't be in here for long. Once we receive a court hearing, the judges will no doubt dismiss our charges instantly.
And how long will it take for us to get a court hearing? Tell me that, Monsieur Smarty Pants.
A week or so, I'm guessing.
Well, that does mean that if the revolutions happen, we are safe and sound inside the prison cell.
I can see why that might be a problem. The revolution could be in full swing by then.
Yes. Bloody hell.
And what to do? What to do?
We could try escaping.
Don't be ridiculous. Nobody has ever escaped from the conciergerie before.
Judge Romulus has, but he is dead, so we can't ask him. But nobody has ever locked the genius Sparrowson and his witty lackey Falcon into the same jail cell before.
It's an absurd suggestion, and I am not your lackey, Sparrowson.
Got any better ideas?
Well, to be honest, not really, so I think we'll just have to wing it. Okay, let's break out of prison.
Fantastic! Select an area to examine. How are we gonna do this? How exactly are we gonna do this? Can we climb up? A ledge! Give me a leg up. I can grab on and shimmy my way over. Somewhere?
Let's be honest, Sparrowson, neither of us have the physical prowess to shimmy anywhere.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. A small hole in the wall? Fireplace.
A fireplace has been bricked up, so escaping up the chimney isn't an option.
Okay, what about this here? There's a bit of a scrap metal in this hole. I think it broke off an iron shackle. We could dig through the stone walls with this. See? It's all scratchy.
That may actually work if we had a decade or two.
So that's maybe on the stone digging scheme?
Definitely maybe. Well, I'll keep it in mind in case the king decides to go all Count of Monte Cristo on us.
We have scratchings in the wall here, I believe.
Look, Falcon, a loose brick. We could wait for the guard to transfer us to some place, sneak up behind him, and then...
And then we get a death sentence for murder. I think not. Let's search a little harder.
Painting?
There's a little dent here. One of us could hide.
Hide? What would that accomplish?
Well, a guard would eventually come in and be like, "Where's the other prisoner?" And then we use the momentary confusion to push him over and escape.
Do you really think an experienced guard would be confused by a prisoner hiding in a little hole in the wall? We can do better.
Can we? Can we do better? Because I don't know what else we can do. There is nothing else we can do. I think we can only wait. No one has escaped the conjecture prison.
Oh, I give up.
So soon?
Yes, trying to escape from a notoriously inescapable prison wasn't the smartest of plans we have ever devised. Thanks for that, Sparrowson.
Well, well, well.
That voice. That condescending tone. JJ! Is that you? Yes, it is you, JJ. Just what are you two bird brains doing? Sovereign, are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. The injuries I sustained were mostly superficial. The doctors advised me to not do anything strenuous anytime soon, but he gave the all clear for returning to my job. So tell me, why did I get a memo informing me that JJ Falcon and Sparrowson were being held in the conciergerie for treason?
Seriously? Treason? My god!
It's all Falcon's fault.
Naturally. I figured that if a revolution is inevitable, then we should do our best to ensure that the uprising proceeds in an organized manner. The less bloodshed, the better.
Okay, so what did you do?
We offered the king our assistance. We said that we would defend him in court if and when such a need arises.
Well, we didn't quite use those words, but...
This isn't the first time the king has had someone imprisoned for being so pointless. What a pig-headed fool. Consider your charges dropped.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Hold on. You've caught my interest with this idea of yours, a bloodless revolution. You are absolutely right in that, if the king is captured, the citizens will devolve into an unruly mob of animals, because they all are animals. But that is not of the point. We should prepare for a formal trial. No, we should preempt it.
We? You're going to help us?
Of course, this isn't a task that can be handled by two birds alone. A third is needed. What do you mean by preempt, Severin? We go on the offense. We charge the king with crimes against the French people before the rebels can even act.
That is risky, but I guess it makes a lot of sense.
We can do that? We can certainly try. I'll start building a case against the king. My argument will be focused on the king's gluttonous and irreverent fiscal policies.
Makes sense.
His lack of commitment to his socio-political promises. His overall ineptitude and irresponsibility on all facets of his duties as a monarchical ruler. And obviously his denial of universal suffrage.
Yes, because a lot of people are in debt.
Obviously.
How am I supposed to defend the king from all that? You can't. If you try to argue with logic and facts, this hypothetical trial will inevitably result in a landslide guilty verdict. So I suggest that you take a different approach. Appeal to the king's character. Try to win people's hearts with tales of the beloved Citizen King.
He hasn't been called the Citizen King for like 10 years.
It was just a suggestion. But consider this. You don't need to win the case, you just need to make a strong enough argument that the trial is fair.
I think we can do that. Yeah.
All that remains All that remains is ensuring that the king can be peacefully brought to the courthouse when the protests start to turn violent.
Yes.
That's a job for the police and royal guard. I'll inform Inspector Folletti of our plan so that he can prepare accordingly.
Oh, I'm liking where this is going. We're going to take down the king in a rightful manner.
At least I would if I could find him.
Where did Inspector Folletti go?
Inspector Folletti's missing? Apparently. He's taken an informal leave of absence since Wednesday.
Awfully convenient, isn't it? So what do we do with this?
Hold on, Falcon. One thing eludes me. As you probably figured, Inspector Folletti had me perform an investigation into your past. He thought you were the Viridian killer, crazy as it sounds.
Really? He thought I was the Viridian killer?
Please tell me it's not true. And, well, I'm sorry for doing that. It was quite invasive of me, but I can't help but wonder. Why did you change your name around 1830? Because I was ashamed, I suppose. I had a family name to live up to. My grandfather was something of a successful lawyer. So when I turned up to my classes at law school, people would gawp at me. They would say, "Wow, you have big shoes to fill, and your grandfather would be proud." But I was a terrible law student, mediocre at best. I knew that deep down I would never be half the man my grandfather was.
Yeah, that's always a difficult thing. If your parents have a very big role in society and you're the child, you need to follow into their footsteps, be just as good as they are, and it's not easy. It's a really heavy burden.
Fascinating. I had no idea. Who was your grandfather, if you don't mind me asking, Falcon?
The Viridian killer?
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, he was just another overly opinionated rebel who died in the old revolution. I see. Well, let's not dilly-dally any longer. We have duties to carry out.
Right, we're going to find anecdotes, and we're going to defend the king whether he likes it or not.
So, not that big of a secret behind our changing of the names, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so we have several places to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where do I want to go? First place to go could be the halls. I mean, popular among all shoppers, no matter their class or their wealth. That means a lot of people. And I could also go to Le Canage Joyeux, but Le Halles will have the most people out of everyone everywhere. So, let's go to the Halls.
Time for some shopping, Falcon?
Well, not really, Sparrowson. Maybe later, but for now, we need to find people who've spoken to the king. He's been known to pass through Le Halles on occasion, so if we're lucky...
Ooh! I gave you money, now you can help me! I know that's not something you should expect, but still.
Hey, messieurs, it is us, remember?
We remember. Are you keeping well, madam?
Absolutely, never been better. So what can I sell you today?
Information. We're looking for positive stories about the king. I don't suppose you have any? And I know they are very hard to find, but...
The king? No, I haven't got nothing to say about the king. The king's a...
What, Gambade? What is the king? Just tell Uncle Falcon.
Smelly egg thief!
Really?
Quiet, child. You know what they say about the king having spies everywhere?
Oh dear. Spies?
Calm down, Sparrowson. The rumors of the king having an elaborate spy network are patently untrue.
Then how do you explain the shut-down banquets, huh? The government's clamping down on anyone who dissents, you know?
Let's get this conversation back on track. Joey, can you tell us why the king's a smelly egg thief?
My name's not Joey.
It's
nothing you need to concern yourselves with, messieurs.
Now come on, tell me why. Please go on.
Please go on, madam.
Also, please don't run away.
Don't worry, we aren't spies. At least I don't think we are.
I know, I trust you guys. See, a couple of years ago we were running a shop, an antiques and odds and ends shop. And we had an egg. It was this golden egg, super precious. We must have bought that thing for 200 francs, but it was easily worth 10 times that. We were pinning on making a nice tidy sum from it.
I see, an investment egg. So what happened?
Well, one day we were visited by the king, no less, and old King Louis shows an interest in our egg. So we were thinking this would be our chance to make bank, right? But then the geese just goes and waddles off with it.
Without paying you? The king thinking he can take everything?
Oh yeah, he paid us all right.
1 penny.
What is this?
The coin one of the king guards flipped over our way. It isn't even French.
Oh, that is evil.
Yeah, have a coin, have payment. It's a British coin. You can't pay with it over here, but have fun with it.
Bloody hell.
I think this is British. One of those crazy imperial unit coins from a crazy imperial country.
What do you... Wait.
Imperial? Isn't that...
I don't know. I think they're talking about the fact that you have with measurements units, you have foods on one side of the world and other units on the other side. But that's America, I believe. I don't know.
I have no idea what the British-French exchange rate is, but can we buy this off of you, madam?
Put your wallet away and keep it. It's worthless to me.
So Tan's coin has been added to the evidence folder, but
that's not going to help us.
Tan was given a single British coin as payment for a priceless golden egg. That is not a positive story for our king.
Losing that egg bankrupted us. It put us out on the streets. But now we've bounced back. Satan and gone bad, better than ever.
That is excellent to hear. Anyway, we must take our leave. You've been a huge help, madam.
We're going to go kick that king's butt and get your egg back.
Oh, hold on. We're supposed to be the defense.
Yeah, this is not going to work, is it? We are not going to find any positive stories. Not really. Bloody hell. So that leaves us with several other places to go. Pont d'Art, the Bibliothèque, Palais de Justice, Le Canard Joyeux, and R&M Associates. I don't know how long we have. Like, do we need to pick and choose? Like, we have no means to go on. The only thing I can think of, if we truly are on a time limit, Le Canard Joyeux, the most people are there, so let's go there. Hopefully.
Ah, just the dodo we wanted to see.
You're a dodo? I guess that makes sense. Should have seen that before.
Madame Cornell, a quick question. Have you ever served the King of France?
Well, they never had Spanish royalty here, so...
Oh, good one, hon. That's hilarious. Me, serving the king. Me! Would you like some wine, your majesty? I can't wait to serve the king of Denmark. I think that was a no.
And I think you might be right, Sparrowson.
Well, drinking room it is. Anyone here? Oh, there he is.
Inspector Flaherty?
Haha, you're drunk. Cool. Oh, I like that detail. Poletti. This is a thing. I'll talk about this in during the credits.
Hello, Inspector?
Poletti, hello. Are you awake?
Falcon, J. Falcon.
Yes?
I think I made a mistake. I'll say, do I see 2 empty bottles of Russian vodka? It's a mystery how you are still standing. No, listen. This is important.
Inspector, maybe we should have this conversation when you're a little more sober?
No, Falcon. Listen. Falcon, I thought you were the warden killer.
Nope, I'm not. The what?
The Viridian Killer, Falcon.
The Viridian killer. The man who injured me and the jewelry's rebushin.
What? Okay, that one I don't understand. You thought I was the Viridian Killer? How did you even come to that conclusion?
I saw that you changed your name around 1830, and
You made an assumption. Wait, is that why you gave Severin a tip-off? Were you trying to lure the animal out of me or something?
I'm sorry, Falcon. It was a mistake. Do you forgive me?
Yes, no problem. It can happen. You didn't murder me, so that's good.
Yeah, sure. I forgive you for assuming that I'm a mass murderer, and then for nearly killing me and Severin in order to prove it.
Well, he didn't kill us.
Sort of.
Well, technically, yes, he did, but still, it was a mistake.
Oh, so no. Thank you, Falcon.
Now, listen closely, Inspector. I have a favor to ask of you.
A favor? For you, JJ. Anything.
And maybe we should wait until the inspector is a little more coherent.
No, I want to help. I must pay my debt.
Excellent. So, Severin and I are planning a case, a very big case, against the King of France. We intend on trying him before the rebels can get their hands on him. When the rebellion starts, we would like you to bring the king to the courthouse, and we do need you to be sober for that. Do you think you can do that? Inspector?
Inspector!
Treason! You are sympathizers to the rebel cause.
This isn't treason, Inspector. We are ensuring the safest outcome to an inevitable revolution.
You are treason. You are scum.
Told you, incoherent.
Yeah, I guess you're right, Sparrowson. Well, Inspector, maybe you should contact us if you change your mind, and once you've sobered up.
Yes. Question. 72 francs? I want my revenge. I want my revenge. I want my bloody revenge. Ah, the big fella has returned. Yes, absolutely. I want to win. Deal me in. I know how to play. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Ooh, okay. Lady Luck, please smile on me today. Please? 6. Hit me. 13. No, come on! That went so well, but yes, another round. Deal me in. Oh, this game has to be rigged. Must be. Come on, Lady Luck. I have been nice to you. 7. Stand. I'm gonna lose again. I'm so gonna lose again. Yes, I win! Oh, thank you, Lady Luck. Thank you. Well played, monsieur. Here's your payout. Yes, we're going to have another round. I want to leave with a profit. Come on. Go for 21. Okay. Hit me. I win. Thank you. Leaving with the profits. Sort of. Although I did lose a lot in the long run. 77 francs. Woohoo. One more round. They say quit while you're ahead, and we're starting to go back to the very beginning of me playing this. I'm gonna lose again. But I did get 21. At least once, so that's good. Hit me, hit me. And stand. 19. Try to surpass that. 2, 3, 6, 13. Bloody hell. No, we are not gonna do another round. We broke even. I'm good with this. Bloody hell. Anyway, it's time for us to leave. Ready to hit the road? Yes, let us go. Let's make a move. Which means it's a new day. Which also means that it is time for us to end today's episode over here. So, thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. Have a very nice day. And remember, have fun.
To start a trial against the king is certainly a bold move, and it is logical how Inspector Volerti has trouble with seeing the reasoning behind this move. It's always best to avoid bloodshed whenever possible, however.